Today I'm back with a new topic, and that is related to my academics, and it is all about in context of Nepal. And I want to raise a question that what kind of policy fitted best in context of Nepal? And actually, I'm talking about population responsive policy and population influence policy. Before knowing which policy fit best in context of Nepal, let me explain you about these two kind of policy. Population influencing policy. This policy aims to control the population size, growth, and distribution. And whereas the other policy, that means population responsive policy, aims to address the issues or challenges of the population, and that may be related to education, health, job opportunities, and others. And after knowing the meaning of these two policy, what do you think? Which kind of policy fit best in context of Nepal? Okay, let me explain my opinion. As According to 2021 census of Nepal, the total population of Nepal is 2 crore 91 lakh 64,578, and among this population, according to the geographical distribution, this population has been divided in such a way. I will be explaining you about the data. And okay, the total percentage of Torai is 17%, and this 17% of land is the home for 53.66% of population, whereas the 68% of land of hilly becomes the 40.25% of population, home for this population. And talking about the Himalayan, it has 15% of land coverage, and only 6.09% of population live in this geographic region. And with this data, you can see that there is unequal distribution of population. And I want to ask you here a question: what may be the reason behind this unequal distribution? Why the very few population in comparison to other two geographic region, Tarai and Hilly, Himalayan region, have very few population living in that area? As you see, highest number or highest percentage of population in Tarai, that is 53.66 percentage of population, is living in 17% of land, whereas 15% of land coverage in Himalayan have only 6.09% of population. There is a vast differences between the land and the population in this geographic region. And in my opinion, the reason behind this unequal distribution is due to the lack of opportunities, lack of services that people need or they want in to make their life qualitative, or they want to have that access. And due to the lack of that access, they are forced to travel from their residence to other part in the same country. And as you know that the population in capital city of Nepal, that means Kathmandu, the population is very highest, and this is the urban areas, and the number of population is increasing day by day. For what purpose? I think it is because of education. They are traveling here. Some of them are sitting here as the residents, and some want to have a higher degree of education, plus they want to get employed in different job opportunities. And that's all. It is all because of the opportunities or the access they want to have in their life. And what about the population responsive policies? I think that population responsive policy is better fitted in context of Nepal rather than population influencing policy, because the population in Nepal does not need any control, but this population need to be favored with the excess necessary needs to make their life more qualitative. And some of the point I will be discussing about this. like diverse need. As I have already explained the geographical areas and population differences, and yeah, these population are facing the challenges. That's why they are traveling from their residence to other part of the country or same part of the country, basically in capital city of Nepal. And another is young population. As you know, or you may not know, the young population of Nepal, that is economically active population, the percentage of economical active population is 65.5%. And among these percentage of economically active population, only 31.2% they are economically active. Remaining percentage are economically inactive and they are in search of work and other things. That means they are at the age of economically active population, but still they are not engaged in any kind of work, or they are not employed and they are in search of work. That means that our Nepal is not able to harvest the demographic dividend. That demographic dividend means utilizing the economically active population for the nation prosperity. And our Nepal is backward in this context. And another is inclusive development. In some there is a caste discrimination in our country, as it is a ritual process, or it is followed it from the past days and past generation. And as you know that peoples from Dalit community and marginalized group or disadvantaged groups are in disadvantage to have the access of these all things like health, education, employment opportunity. They are backward. So addressing the needs of those marginalized group or disadvantaged groups is very necessary, and it is possible due to the population responsive policy. So due to all these reason, what I feel is that population responsive policy fit best in context of Nepal rather than population influencing policy for the sustainable progress or sustainable development in context of our country. Thank you.